everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're watching me for the first time, I go by the name of a gift Somakwabe, also known as Soma K. So before we get into the topic, I just want to let you know that thank you for watching this video once again, and don't forget to like, share, subscribe, comment, hit the notification bell, and just tell others that you are here to grow with gift. We are either uninformed or misinformed, and this channel is to just help us make better decisions as young adults. So today we'll be talking about how to optimize your LinkedIn profile. So basically how to improve it. I know that it is quite difficult nowadays with COVID and everything, and unemployment is very high, and LinkedIn is one of the platforms that has helped many people get a job. So what you can do to play your part is at least to make your profile improve, or just sign up for LinkedIn, and you never know how far you could go. So the first thing I want to say is you need to understand why you have LinkedIn, or why you're signing up. Are you on this platform because you want a mentor, someone to guide you, advise you, since they're in the same industry and took the same career path that you want to take? Or are you starting a business or have a business and want to market it, let people know about it? It's also a good platform. Or perhaps you're an employer or a business person looking for people to employ, and LinkedIn is one of the best places to find those people. Another thing is you could be just looking for collabs and stuff like that, just to see who you can work with. So yeah, you need to first understand why you're on LinkedIn. So in this video, I'll be talking things about evaluating your profile, looking at your things such as your profile picture, ensuring that you have a professional picture. I'll be talking about your skills, your endorsements, recommendations. I'll be also speaking to how to build your connection, get more people on LinkedIn. And yeah, things you just need to know that will make your profile look better. Okay, so let's get into it. I'm using my phone. You're going to log in the app, go to your profile, and then you need to just quickly evaluate your profile, what you feel like you need to change. So on my profile, we won't change much because it's already so you go to your profile picture. I went with a full body. If you do that, make sure it looks professional, you dressed smart. You can edit your picture, if you just feel like you need to shift it a bit, or you cut off your face or something. If you're happy with that, you can save it, or you can go to photos, change your profile picture. Once you're done with that, you go look at your headline, click on your headline, look at what you currently have, make sure that your headline has keywords. So I have advanced internal auditing, and I have my current role. The problem with my profile is I have a lot of current roles, so you can just choose which one you want. So I went with JSE, and yeah, I just selected that. Then you can save, and then the next thing that you need to do is, for you to see that your headline is working or you are searchable, you can just go and click the specific words that you chose. So I said internal audit trainee, and boom, I appear there. One of my highest pictures or posts that I've posted, 7,000 reactions, and yeah, a lot of comments. Another test that you can do is, I had Invigilator app in my headline, and then when people search, boom, I appear again. So just make sure that that is good. So as you can see, I have trainee there, I have call center at the Invigilator. You need to make sure your headline is based on your keywords, you are searchable. Okay, now you need to look at your about, have an overview of what you're all about, what you specialize in, and just make sure that you are straight to the point. And then you need to go to your experience. Under your experience, please ensure that your experience is from your latest till your previous years. So my current role is JSE monitoring. You've clicked that it's a current role, you present, you're still there. You have an option to end your jobs once you're done, so make sure that you do that as well. don't lie to people, guys, and say that you're still working there. Then you can save. So you do that by clicking the little pin on your right, and you just ensure that everything looks neat. Your dates are in order. So as you can see, mine shows 2020, then 2019, and it shows if I'm present at a specific role. It shows how long that I've been there, and I've put keywords to show what exactly I was doing. So with your qualifications, same thing. Make sure you can list your modules. If you have a certificate such as 4IR or something that you did, a quick course, you can also include it there. And then I have my Eden Glen High School, and under C1 More Education is Eastleigh Primary School. So it's not really that important, but at least you can see the order. Then you have your license and certificates. Make sure that you've listed almost everything that you have that you feel would work. So I have tutor certificates, senior, and my senior certificates. So now you can just have an overview of your profile. It shows you almost everything, and you can now go to your skills, which is very important. Under your skills, you need to make sure that you are always updating your skills. So for example, critical thinking is one of the important skills that is required nowadays. So you can click that and just select. It's added now onto your profile. And then what you can also do is go to skills assessments. So these are things that you can take on LinkedIn, your Microsoft Word, Outlook, and all of that. It looks really good on your profile. Unfortunately, I still have to, I have to try. This thing is difficult. So then another thing that you need to make sure that you do is to go to your profile, and once you get there, you need to go look at, okay, there's also different ways to actually take the quiz. As I mentioned, you can click there again, and it will also allow you to take the quiz. So another thing that you need to prioritize is your endorsements of your skills, right? So people need to endorse you, but you also need to endorse people. So I've been endorsed by my colleagues, but what I did is I made sure that I put my top 3 skills, right, which is Excel, Marker, and Solver. Those are the ones that got the most endorsements so far. However, if you feel like your skills have changed, then you can remove and pin in the next one. You only allowed 3 at the top, okay? And just make sure that your skills are relevant to your career. So you cannot write skydiving and you are an internal audit. You can have as many skills as you want, but don't overdo it. Then your recommendations is another part that you should consider. I have so far 2 people that have recommended me. It doesn't have to be long. Could be a couple of lines just explaining what you're all about. Then you can also give recommendations, which is very important because people can see that. Another thing is asking for recommendations. You can search the person's name, explain how you guys worked together directly, senior, managed, whatever, and you explain your position in that specific group that you guys were in. It will take everything based on your information on your profile, and then you have to write a quick message asking why you want a recommendation, and then you can click. So you'll have to wait for the person to accept, and you'll see it appear on your profile. Another thing is your accomplishments, your honors, awards, your tests. Go and tell us what you got. Go and tell us maybe a nice test. So I had 100% in auditing, and I felt like I needed to show that. Another important thing is endorsing people. As much as they endorse you, you need to go to the person's profile. If you've worked with them, endorse that person. Could be for Microsoft Excel. So LinkedIn does tell you at times what you could endorse for, and you just explain how you guys worked together and stuff. So I did work with this person, guys. I'm not just endorsing her because then it will appear on the profile. So I've also given her a recommendation, and that is a very quick way for people to also invite you and make connections, build relationships. When you also endorse, I endorsed her for Excel, it appears on her profile. It will show who endorsed her, and that's how more people would discover about your profile and connect with you. So you need to make sure you read your notifications. You need to be interactive. So I've sent someone a message congratulating them on their job. You can also go to your notifications if you've maybe congratulated someone and you feel like it's a lot. You can click on mute post notifications because you're done. You've congratulated them and there's just too many messages coming in. Another thing is I want to show you is how interactive you need to be. You can mention people on posts that you see, people that are studying finance. Maybe, for example, you show them that here's a job, guys. You just need to interact with people. It's very, very important. Then you also need to go to people's posts, like people's posts, read it and then like it. You can go and comment as well. Doesn't have to be a lot of things. You can just put probably emotions and you can just send. Another thing is monitoring your network. Okay, I don't have invitations received currently. You need to look at your sent as well. These are people that still need to respond. Then you can also go to your network, manage it, look at your connections. It will show the latest people that you're connected with, and as well as your contacts, people that you follow. Okay, the network is acting very, very strange. Sorry for that. Then you can quickly go back to your profile again and just scan and just see the changes. Another important thing that you should take note of is your views. It shows your views. It shows what you're actually all about. What are you open to? It shows your search appearances. So you need to make sure that you monitor that. So for example, here it shows who has viewed my profile. I'm not on the premium, so I can't see interesting views, but I can see that I had 963 views in the past 90 days. You can go look at your weekly searches, the same thing that I showed you, in the beginning of the video. It shows who has been searching or looking at your profile. And then you can also go look at your featured, make sure that you have interesting posts that you guys currently have and that blew up. So for example, it shows your first day at work, your business. It just makes your profile interesting because it's like a sort of a summary of one of the most interesting things about you, just to show you how active you need to be. So I've been posting. I posted 2 days ago, 1 week ago, about 2 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago again. And it gives an idea to the person of how active you are, and they get to see your previous posts, and it also shows all your activity. So under activity, you can see the previous things that you've done, or they can see what you've been doing, which posts you liked. That's how people view your profile, have an interest, and then you get more connections. All right, now that you've seen a sample, or you've gotten an idea of how to improve your LinkedIn, I'm now going to just add in a few things that I didn't mention in the video. So the first thing is, guys, you need to ensure that you attend, okay, not ensure, but try to attend seminars or something, live sessions. For example, on the screen, I get notifications when there's a live session. Try to join those from time to time when you have time. Just get an idea of what's being spoken about. Come back and post about it, have debates, have questions, argue, learn more from people. And it also builds connections because people get to start to see the kind of person you are, the things you're into, and they feel like you are teaching them something, so they would want to follow you and want to connect with you. Not everyone has the time to do that, so when there's someone else posting about it, it makes them get the chance to learn about that thing that they couldn't attend. Okay. Another thing is you need to kind of fill in the what you're all about section. So just like the screen, it shows what I'm all about. So I am into Mamba mentality, business, education, the youth, things like that. That gives a person an idea of what you're all about before they even decide to connect with you. So they'll scout your profile and they'll already kind of understand that, okay, you into fashion, or you into business, or you into HR, things like that. Okay. Another important thing is your visibility, right? Ensure that your visibility settings are set to the public. Guys, you might literally be on LinkedIn and you've set everything to private, and like you're wondering what's happening. but make sure that at least the public can see, so your connections and their connections can see. It's much easier like that, because you build up a more network, you know, variety of relationships and stuff like that. Okay. And then another thing I want you to look out for is scammers and stuff. So your messages, your message requests, your inboxes, basically. You might get people that will ask you that, I have this lucrative oil business, send you emails. I don't respond to them, so I wouldn't really recommend you to do that. You might get forex, cryptocurrency, Bitcoin, you know, messages, and I don't respond to it. So yeah, just look out for those. Another thing you should look out for, you could get people that say that they're poor, they need money to eat and everything. And it's sad, it really is, but it's scary at the same time, because most times when I go to that profile, they don't really exist. There's no profile picture and stuff like that. So just look out for that. Another thing to look out for is professional relationships. This is a platform for, you know, building relationships, business relationships. So there are people that try to take chances and want more than that. So be sure, you know, that you respond to the person accordingly, and you let them know that this is a professional platform and you are looking for a job or whatever it is that you want to do, but you are not here to find a husband or whatever, a wife or side chick or whatever, you know. Yeah, so that's all I have for today. My journey with LinkedIn has been amazing. I have gone from like one reaction to like 7,000 reactions. So I honestly think what I've told you, I think what I've told you will help you in some way. And yeah, just be patient, you know, be consistent in everything that you do, and it shall work. So yeah, don't forget to subscribe, don't forget to comment, like, click the notification bell, and share. Thank you so much for taking time to watch this video. Bye.